Good morning from sunny Oxfordshire. Not, I feel. A bit overcast, but it's not raining yet, due to rain soon. Anyway, I've had a parcel come, so I think I'll pop into the greenhouse and open it. There it is. Nothing particularly special. Just some more media from the Nexus and some tubes of mastic or sealant to get these two tanks sealed up again, because one started to leak at the end of the summer this year. So I want to get them ready again for next season. So I'll open the box. So in here, no, I'm going to have to pull it out and come back. So in here is some K plus floating media, another 50 litres. Oh, come on then, Mr. Claus, come in if you want to come in. Never leaves me alone. Oh, he is this time. He follows me all around the garden. So, my media over a long period of time has slowly disappeared in the Nexus. It was set too low at one time and I was always losing it over the top and into the pit and not to be retrieved. So I've already put 100 litres of this stuff in addition to the 100 that's already in there, but it still seems quite spacious, so I'm going to put another 50 litres in. And got two tubes of this. Should be pretty good stuff. You can use it wet as well, apparently. So I'll give that a go on the tanks. But in order to get that in, I'm going to give the filter a clean first. First things first, switch off the pump. And then I've got to go round to the filter. There's the chicken. They'll slow down on their laying as the weather gets colder and the nights draw in. So get started on this. So first things first, I have to move this joist out the way. I have to pull my wife's knitting needle out of there, which holds my homemade lid down. It's got media jumping out into the vortex chamber. Actually, it's not too dirty. Too tight to buy the Nexus one. This is just a saucer. I think it's made by Stewart or something that makes the plastic flower pots. Put a brick on the top because I don't want the media to lift it. This is to prevent if any of my small fish come up the bottom drain, I don't want them going into the filter. So it's only happened 3 times this year, and I just catch them and then put them back in the pond. But remove that. There's a few leaves. That should go. Put the plate in. Put the pipe in place. Turn off the outer chamber, turn on the inner chamber, and let that agitate for some time. I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, here it comes. So I'll come back once I've allowed that to agitate long enough. So that's had a good 15 minutes or so. It's not that dirty, so I don't feel it needs a lot more than that. Notice I call it agitate. I've never particularly liked the term boil. I think of it being very hot and cooking my fish. But there you go. So I call it agitate. Right, I've now got to go all the way down to my little filter house and turn the waste pump on. I think I'm going to, at some point, get some Alexa plugs so that I can just stand where I was and do it from there. But I don't know. I'm not sure whether it'll work, but the Alexa plugs don't cost much. I can switch all my kit on and off with them and whatnot, as long as it works, as long as Alexa obeys. But anyway, this is the waste pump. I have to dash back round reasonably quickly now though, because I don't want it pumping out before I can give it a good stir. Anyway, this bit of exercise keeps me legs working. So, I'll now take my glove off. Get my special stirrings, which I'll get too far down. I always give this a good please in here. Some media, so stir that around the bottom. Give the outer chamber a good backflash. do this so that all the crap on the bottom ends up suspended in the water instead of just stuck to the bottom. Otherwise, if you just let it run out without, it leaves it behind. Getting there. That's good enough. So we'll turn the air off here. You put the air back on there. Now, I'm afraid I have to take that journey again and turn my waste pump off. Otherwise, when I refill that chamber, it carries on pumping out and siphoning after that, which I found to my cost. So the only other thing would have been to put a valve on it, but I don't think it really needs that as long as I do all the procedure. So, pump off. Take some scissors with me to open that media. Well secure. We do get foxes here, so, and they're on lockdown at the moment because of bird flu, so we don't let them out of the garden. They normally have a good old scratch around the garden. So before I go any further, I'm going to put the extra media in. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do this one-handed, but I'll give it a go. No, I'm going to have to get back to you. So that's the media in. Much more difficult than you think. The other two went in fine, but I used both hands. But I've got a few in there, which when I fill this up again, I'll collect as it rises. Some people PP new media before it goes in. I don't believe in it. It might help it become buoyant quicker, but it will kill your media, your biofilm. So I see it as not really a productive thing to do. I think it would kill your biofilm and you have to start again. This will mature quick enough. The last two bags I put in there became buoyant within 2.5 days, 3 days, and it was happily going in amongst the old media. Anyway, I'll let the water back in. And I'll collect my escaped media once it comes up the top. I think I'll go and get a net to net that out. Be right back. Let's catch this media. Okay, so that's back in its rightful place. So, that's the clean complete and the media in. Nice and clean. I'll go and turn the pump back on. One more thing. Put my saucer back on. Don't want that media escaping. Bit needle. Stop it coming off. The amount of media I've had in that centre bit before now is horrendous. Also over there, you'll probably notice I've got one of my wife's old chopping boards, and that was just right to fit in there. And I used to get lots of media jump into that the outlet. So that chopping board stops that. So those was my modifications to an old Nexus 300, and of course they've now improved them probably on both those counts, including an overflow on the 320. But, my old 300 still does the job, so I've got no intention of changing it. Haven't got the kind of money to move over to a drum, so I will do it with that. But I mean, the water is crystal clear. A few leaves on the top, that's my bane. I'm afraid I've got a wisteria up there. That's south of the pond, so it puts the pond into sort of shadow at midday in the summer. We've got a great big enormous willow there that doesn't help, it's a bit further over, but my biggest bugbear is this pine tree. What idiot built a pond under a pine tree? It's my next door neighbours. They put it in as a Christmas tree years and years ago. One Christmas. Merry Christmas to me. Mr. Claus, what are you doing? Trying to trip me up? Like pump on. This is an Eco Blue, fantastic pump, bought it years ago, but very expensive, even worse now. And it's running at 2000 RPM, at around 90 watts, which isn't too bad. And then I've got a Pond Expert 30,000 doing my two vacuum showers, and that is running at 98 watts. So that's that. So now I can, got that sorted out, I've got to do some jobs to keep my wife happy. I've got loads and loads of tulip bulbs there to plant. So thank you for watching this old boy at his pond keeping, and thank you if you watch it all the way through. It can be a bit boring, I know, but I always find it interesting what others are doing, and I'm finding more and more of your channels out there, and I've been binge watching them to catch up. I never knew this sort of thing went on until I found one the other day. As I say, I've been keeping my pond now, well, this one for 16 years anyway, and I thoroughly enjoy it. The fish aren't that special, but you know, I get attached to them. Thank you very much, and goodbye until the next time. Bye now.